I think we've had some good discussion here today about some of the processes that are inherent within the FERC and within the Office of Enforcement that I think many of us would suggest need to be looked at. Because when there are, again, allegations or criticism that due process is lacking, that there are substantive issues at play when we're talking about the inability to obtain exculpatory evidence, the inability to really be able to engage at a timely part of the process. I think this causes concerns. And it is suggested in an article that came out again a day before yesterday here, but it's suggested that if the commission is willing, and I'm reading this from the Wall Street Journal article, that the FERC can adopt limits on its enforcement power and appoint administrative judges to oversee the investigation process. And then it details what other fixes might be included in providing investigation subjects with collected information, including exculpatory information, granting subjects some limited discovery rights, defining market manipulation, laying out clear rules, defenses, and safe harbors are also essential. I know, Madam Chairman, that the purpose of today's hearing is to determine whether or not Ms. LaFleur should be renominated and Mr. Bay nominated as chair. But I think there have been some interesting issues that have been raised. I don't know how much of it would actually have to be driven through legislative changes versus what can be done administratively from within the commission. But again, I will repeat, and I think most everyone here on the dais has said, this is an extraordinarily important commission and becomes more important every day as we talk about the issues that so many have raised today as it relates to reliability, as it relates to capacity, to pricing for the consumers. This is big and important stuff. And if it is viewed that the commission is not operating in a manner that delivers a level of credibility, this is a problem for us. And so I'd like to explore this a little more in detail. But I do think, again, it goes to, again, the significance of the character and the quality of those who we are tasking to serve on this commission. Ms. LaFleur, I have stated repeatedly, I have great confidence in you. I think that you have clearly risen to the challenges you've taken on the acting role. I've made no secret of the fact that I would like to see you continue in that capacity. Mr. Bay, you have presented yourself well in terms of response to the questions. But when it comes to the specifics on the policy, my observation is that there are still areas where you have yet to gain that level of experience just on that policy side. I want to make sure that the FERC is not rolled over by the EPA. And I think sometimes that's what happens. And yet, you got to work with the EPA, but you need to stand shoulder to shoulder with them as an agency. So, again, I appreciate the willingness of both of you to serve, and I know we'll have further opportunity to provide questions for the record, which we hope that you would answer in a timely manner. But again, thank you for the opportunity this afternoon.